It was a slow day. My plate was empty, but I was still hungry. Hungry for crime. Hungry for justice. Hungry in general. It was almost time for me to take my lunch break when she walked in like a panther stalking its prey. I knew she needed my help.
I need your help. Some of my property has turned up missing, and I need you to track down the monster who took it. The last time I saw it was when Jimmy the boss was around. I think he took it. Please, you have to help me. Jimmy is a powerful man. They don't call him Mr. Untouchable for nothing.
She was right. Jimmy was a man you just didn't want to cross any more than you wanted to cross a busy street during traffic hour. Her eyes were big and pleading, just like a dog's eyes when they beg for a bone. I knew what I had to do.
Well, Detective, will you help me? Detective. Dominic? Dominic, are you listening to me?
Of course I'm listening to you, Mona. Don't I always? Now, what did you say you were missing again?
My pie for the bake sale, and if I don't find it, I'm gonna have to make another one, and I still have all those Rice Krispie treats to work on.
Sorry, I haven't seen it.
Well, can you at least go and ask Jamie if she moved it or something? She was in the kitchen the last time I saw it, and I think she's in the rec room now.
Okay, I'll go ask her about it.
Jimmy was a tough guy. Tough like the overcooked steak my mother would try to pass off as food when I was a kid. I knew I could only find Jimmy in the biggest meat locker in town.
Jimmy the boss. Thought I'd find you here.
Detective, I have not seen you since our dear friend Mikey the Roach had his unfortunate boating accident. What can I do for you on this lovely evening?
I'm not here for games, Jimmy. I'm here for some answers. Not to let you jerk me around like a fish on a line. One day, Jimmy.
I assure you, Detective, I do not know what you are talking about. But then again, I did not expect you to be here for a friendly visit about old times. What is it that I can do for you?
I'm here on a missing property case. A young heiress seems to have lost some valuables. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you, Jimmy?
Believe me, Detective, I would like to help you. Unfortunately, I have heard nothing about missing property recently.
Don't play dumb with me, Jimmy the boss. You know every crime that goes on in this town. Nobody does so much as pick a pocket without you knowing about it.
Well, I am flattered by your kind words, Detective. I am afraid I am not the person you wish to speak to in this particular instance. Perhaps the lady was, careless with her belongings.
Don't play games with me, Jimmy the boss. I want answers, and I'm not leaving till you give them to me.
I'm truly sorry, Detective. You're welcome to stay as long as you want, but I can personally guarantee you that you will find nothing here. We've all been here enjoying our friendly games of pool. Perhaps you would like to join me.
I'm on to you, Jimmy the boss. I smell guilt on you like a cat smells the markings on a tree stump. Just tell me what you did with the property.
I'm serious, man. I don't know anything about it. Can you please get out of my face now? You've kind of been violating my personal space for the last few minutes, making me kind of uncomfortable.
Oh, sorry about that, man. Now, are you sure you don't know anything about the pie?
No, I was leaving just as she was taking it out of the oven. Mona's been kind of distracted lately, though. Maybe she left it somewhere to cool and then forgot about it?
Now that you mention it, it does seem like something Mona would do. Thanks.
Jimmy the boss was keeping his mouth shut tighter than a pickle jar that just won't open no matter how hard you try. I knew that just like that jar, the only way to get what I wanted out of Jimmy was to break him. But this would take time. Time that I didn't have. The dame who hired me was going to walk into my office any minute now, and I knew she would not be pleased.
I am not pleased. You have not yet recovered my property? Your time is up, Detective. Do you know what I am going to have to do? I started getting worried that I wouldn't find the other pie in time enough before the bake sale, so I made another one. And of course, right as I was putting that pie into the oven, I remembered that I put the other pie on the porch, so now I have an extra pie. Want a slice?
Like a 16-year-old wants a brand new car.
What?
Nothing. Never mind. Let's have some pie.
Okay.
The case was solved. I ate my lunch that day with pride. Pride and a big helping of justice for dessert. Justice was sweet. Sweet like a freshly baked pie.